So today is a very sad day here on the farm. Unfortunately, Marley, the dog that you saw in my last video, unfortunately he passed away very peacefully this morning. He took himself outside and he unfortunately passed away. I have so many great memories of that dog. He was 15 and a half, nearly 16, so in dog years that's about 110, which is pretty good for a Labrador dog. But can't stop here on the farm raking. Now I've put him to rest. But that dog used to come on horse rides with me. He used to come on everything with me. You know, he would come miles and miles with the horses. When we were upset, we used to wipe our tears on his eyes. He was such a great dog. He was definitely one in a lifetime, and he was such a great family pet. So I'm sending all my love to him, but unfortunately, straight out raking after I've sorted all that out this morning. To say thank you to my mum for looking after him for so long. He was a great dog. He followed her everywhere. You know, he had such different traits like every dog does, but he was special to all of us. He was such a good dog, and I know my mum will be lost without him because he just couldn't go anywhere without my mum. You know what? It was his time. It was his time. He was old and he was ready, and all we now have is all the great memories we'd had with him. So rest in peace, Marley, and thank you for being such a great dog to all of us.
Not on his head. Look at Mummy. Molly. Molly.
Now it looks like a mowed lawn, and we're collecting the bells at the same time, so it shouldn't be too long a finish. Just heading off to the next field now, all folded up, going through all the gates. But well done, boys. Give them a thumbs up, and off we go. Look, waiting to be loaded, so you can see the stack of 4 there. That will soon be next to be loaded, and I'm off to the next field as I just told you. And again, we're up by the barley again. Definitely going to be first to harvest, so keep an eye out. Nice field with a nice little pond here. Obviously you don't want to rake too near the pond, but this pond's been here for a long time. So back raking again. This field's really bumpy though, so I'm going to get off my phone, otherwise I'm going to hit my head. Bought me a nice pop. How kind. Any guesses what crop I am stood in? So I'm stood in a crop of ... for me, and wait till later and I'll let you know. Finished raking, and for the bits that we've mowed, we've got a lot more hay to do, but they're the bits that we've mowed and we can see get finished in the next few hours. So I've got the rake. I'm going to go grease it now because it's really important to keep your equipment really well maintained, and without grease it will just break basically. So it's really important to do the PTO shaft. This one's got thousands and thousands and thousands of grease nipples. I'm just nipping down quickly before I head back off to Chichester to check my pumpkins, and then we got to weigh a lorry in quickly. So let's go and see if my pumpkins are growing or have they been eaten. Gosh, they've got big. Look at that. They're coming. I can really start to see them all over the field. Yay! Oh, I'm gonna have to walk the field now. There's a big one over there. Let's go and have a look. Some more here. Oh wow, look at them. A few weeds coming up. Oh, they're properly coming. Yay! The lorry is now loaded, which is good. So I'm just gonna hop in the forklift, put these last few away in case it rains tonight, because that could be a disaster. But here's our hay. Lorry is lovely and unloaded. So pop in the forklift because we do not want it to rain on the hay, because that would be an absolute disaster. Just pop them there for a minute, and I've just got one more, which I will get off the trailer. So let's go up. Boom out, and we'll grab it. There we go. Just little tickly jobs today, but it's important that it doesn't get wet because we've taken so long to get it dry. There we go. Perfect. Let's go and weigh the lorry now. The lorry's on the bridge. Let's weigh it. Execute second weight. There we go. And this is our scales. Bye bye to the lorry. So I am in a crop of potatoes. So potatoes are in beds, as you can see. There's like a dip. So they're in beds. And if you dig down, you will find a little potato. And at the moment, they're starting, here the aeroplane, they're starting to just sprout out of that mother potato. So all potatoes are female, and the mother potato is popped in the ground as a seedling, not a seed, but like a potato about this size. And little sprouts come off it, and that's how we get our potatoes. So I'm just checking for any aphids. There's no weeds here, which is really good. And I'll show you in a second one that we dig up. But they're looking really good. The only downfall is you have to walk in between the beds, and you're not meant to walk on the top. You'll have to jump all the furrows just to have a look at the potatoes. But they are looking very good, which is good. So we see this kind of browning on the leaf, or here. It's because these are hairy. When they rub against each other like this, they cause each other to go brown and a bit spotty. I can't really find an example now. A little bit like that. That's just mud. But when you see little dots, it's just where they've rubbed together, which I think is quite fascinating. So I'm in Windsor at the moment. That's the M4 there. So I don't have much knowledge about potatoes at all, and they're quite a specialist crop to grow. So if anyone has any fun facts about potatoes, let me know, and it'd be really interesting to hear, because you don't hear much about them. But so these potatoes that are being grown are going to Walkers, so they're on a contract to Walkers. They'll be going straight to Walkers for crisps. So that's all I can really tell you at the moment, but they are lovely and green. And one last thing I was going to say is all potatoes are irrigated. And do any of you grow potatoes in your garden? If so, what variety? What do you grow? Let me know. Comment below.
That's a good shot of the irrigator for you.
That's great.